morning, everyone. My name is Robbie Vanderzeel, and I'm the CEO of Jarden here in Australia. I'm delighted and very excited to welcome you all to Jarden's inaugural Australasian Decarbonisation Conference. Let me begin by acknowledging the Gadigal people, the traditional custodians of the land which I'm speaking today, and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. We also acknowledge the traditional custodians of the various lands on which we all work today. I'm really proud to be here today to open our first conference on this important and timely topic. We have more than 20 companies presenting, the Treasurer for New South Wales, and a number of one-on-one sessions. For investors, decarbonisation is increasingly an important theme as the urgency to act on climate change and reduce emissions grows. Consumer choices are changing and the cost of capital is rising for companies that don't embrace ESG principles. For us at Jarden, doing our part to build a more sustainable future is core to our operation. It's actually one of our genuine pursuits and is at the very heart of our values as an organisation. We're proud to have received the internationally recognised Carbon Zero certification from Toitū EnviroCare. In fact, we voluntarily offset double the emissions we produce each year through carbon, effectively making us carbon negative. Our renewable trading team continues to lead the market, including acting in the recent government carbon credits auction. We're the most active trader of carbon credits in New Zealand, and we're quickly growing in the Australian market, where we're currently one of the top intermediaries in the ACCU market. We're actively helping early stage companies with their own decarbonisation pursuits. For example, our principal investment team is working with a large solar investment and we're helping other companies come to market. We recognise there is always more to do, so to that end we're getting close to finalising our own ESG policy, which we intend to thread throughout our various businesses and how we think about wealth, principal investment and banking. As investors, you are dealing with the increasing and changing demands from your members and are responding to by adding overlays to your investment strategy. You might be taking an exclusionary or engagement approach, a topic we'll be expanding on the panel tomorrow. And you might be setting your own net zero targets. As companies, you are dealing with increasing pressure to take proactive measures on emissions, irrespective of government mandates. And they are responding. Last week, the Australian government committed to net zero by 2050, with a focus on technology investment rather than taxes or firm targets to achieve these outcomes. And they've taken this plan to Glasgow this week. The states aren't standing still either. They've made plenty of announcements and they will be a large part of getting us there. We're grateful to have Matt Keane, the New South Wales Treasurer and Minister for Energy and Environment, share some points with us this morning on New South Wales Government's commitment to electric vehicles and hydrogen. Every sector will be impacted by emissions reduction, either as a part of doing business or an opportunity to take market share from those who are slow to act. Over the next 2 days, you'll hear from a variety of sectors, from utilities, lithium production, refining, electric vehicles, hydrogen and agriculture. You'll also hear from experts engaged with debates on these topics. You'll have an opportunity to engage directly with the Q&A function found on the top right-hand corner of the website, and I encourage you to do so. We thank you for joining us at an inaugural Decarbonisation Conference. Hopefully it's the last one we have to do virtually, and I genuinely hope you find these sessions interesting and engaging. Up next, I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Kevin Trenberth, Distinguished Scholar of the National Centre for Atmospheric Research and Faculty Affiliate at Auckland University, who joins us for a session on deciphering carbon emissions and climate change. which will commence at 9 a.m. Once again, thank you for joining us and thank you for your support of Jarden.